Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for coming by the channel and checking out the video. So in today's video, in the background I have a little gameplay on called World War II on Saint Marie du Mont. I joined a little late, but I ended up doing pretty well, so I thought I'd upload it to the channel. I think it was worth it. I'm liking Call of World War II right now. It's really fun compared to the previous or the current COD Modern Warfare. It's so much better. It's you can actually move, you can outgun people, and it's just an overall better experience. And that's why I'm going to be spending probably most of my time on this game in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered until Call of Duty 2020 comes out, which I'm hoping is a Black Ops reboot in the Cold War era by Treyarch. Let's have our fingers crossed for that one. But only time will tell with that. Hopefully, we'll get an announcement shortly in the next few months. But that's just the background in today's video. The actual topic at hand and why you're all here and listening to my voice is my thoughts on Battle Royale and its place in the Call of Duty franchise. So, Battle Royale started last year with Black Ops 4. Treyarch introduced it with Blackout. And it was a decent first attempt at the game mode. This is my opinion, by the way, so don't let... You could love Blackout and the Battle Royale concept in Call of Duty, but just for me, I think that it just shows, once again, Activision and Call of Duty and all the studios not having any innovation and just completely copying and pasting other games and the success of other franchises. When Battle Royale first came on the scene, it really started on PC with like PUBG and H1Z1, and then it moved to console with they had the Cullen, which was actually pretty good actually. But that was the first real Battle Royale I played on console. Because it was a great idea. Battle Royale, large scale maps with a lot of people and one team wins. Like that's a great concept for a game, and a lot of people jumped on that bandwagon. Then we had Fortnite and Apex, huge hits. To this day, Fortnite and Apex are still going strong because they're great games. They just are. But when so many developers start jumping on this bandwagon and start producing similar games, it gets stale fast. So now Battle Royale is at the point where it's kind of boring and it's old news. You know what I mean? So when established franchises like Call of Duty try to implement those game modes into their own games, it doesn't look too good. It just looks like, why are you doing this? Make it. If I'm Activision, I do what EA does and just make a separate, completely game like Apex and just for free to play Battle Royale. Don't tie it into Call of Duty. It's just so unnecessary. It doesn't look good. And that brings me into my next point with what they're going to do with Modern Warfare. It's obvious that with Modern Warfare, if you look at the Spec Ops mode, that they're going to bring in Battle Royale to this game shortly. The Spec Ops mode, you can come in, you see the whole map, and it's a big map, and it looks cool and all, but it's just like, guys, Battle Royale's the phase is kind of over. It's time to move on and focus on what makes your game separate and unique. You know what I mean? Call of Duty should be focused on 6v6. Not only are they doing this Battle Royale stuff, they're doing the 32 vs 32, they're doing the 2v2. I'm fine with the 2v2, but when it comes to the 32 vs 32, it just looks like you're copying Battlefield. So it just takes away from the game. You know what I mean? Like, they had 6 maps for 6v6 at launch. Like, that's so unacceptable, and that's a big reason, not the main reason, but a big reason why Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a terrible Call of Duty, in my opinion. Okay, this is all my opinion, so don't get, like, freaked out over this stuff. If you like Modern Warfare and you think it's a great game, that's great for you. But I'm just saying, from my opinion, I just think Modern Warfare is honestly the worst Call of Duty of all time. And that's so disappointing for me to say. Just based on this channel, you guys know that I'm a huge Call of Duty fan. I've been a fan since Call of Duty 3 is when I first started playing. So it's really disappointing to see this happen with the franchise, and it doesn't look like anything's changing. It doesn't look like they're learning their lesson year after year, and that's so sad to see. It hurts me inside, you know, because this game is part of my identity in the sense that I've been playing this for my whole childhood and my whole life almost. So it's rough. What else can I talk about? I'm talking about the rise of Battle Royale and how it's becoming a little stale. I'm talking about how Call of Duty is trying to copy these other games and trying to add it to their own, which is really unnecessary. They should just focus on their own stuff. The rumors that Battle Royale is coming, it's pretty obvious that it will based on Spec Ops. And how Blackout was just not that great. It was all right. It was a good attempt, a good first attempt, I guess, if you would say, for Call of Duty and Battle Royale. But I think it should be the last. I think they should move on, find new ways to innovate. Don't go copy other franchises. Come up with a new idea. You know what I mean? Is that so hard to do? I guess it is for these guys. They have all the money in the world. They can hire all these researchers and research and development teams and all this stuff to come up with new, cool ways to engage the player in a new experience. and they just haven't done that. And that goes back to my previous video. You should actually check that out. It's titled "The Fatigue in the Call of Duty Franchise," and that has a lot to do with this battle royale stuff and just not changing the game, just keeping the same thing and trying to cash in on it. And it's been working because people still buy it, including myself and probably you guys who are watching this video. Um, so with that, I want to thank you all for checking out the channel today. Leave a comment down below on what your opinion is on Battle Royale and if it has a place in the Call of Duty franchise. I end up going, I think, 30 and 4 on this one. I'll see when the screen comes back up here. All my commentaries are not live, by the way. Don't want to say they're live. They're all just post-recorded after I get the gameplay. There's me with the game-winning kill here. Get a nice little two-piece there at the end. And yeah, thank you for checking out the video. I hope to see you next time, and thanks for watching. See ya.